Joe in real life. I got my Pokemon cup. I'm walking my cul-de-sac. I'm all jacked up. I'm all jacked up. I've got a host of minor aches and pains. My lower back is acting up again. Clearly my body is trying to communicate something to me, and equally clearly, I'm unwilling or unprepared to listen. What? Nothing for it, you know? Today I'm going to do the Kang squats and try to put some information together and try to get myself lined up for a successful week next week. You know, I was feeling pretty blue about it yesterday, and today I have a somewhat refreshed perspective. I think that I've never been one of these Sunnyside Boyz. I've never had this, everything's going to work out for the best attitude, You really only need to see something go catastrophically wrong one time before the illusion that everything will work out for the best is forever dispelled from you, And so as a result, I've always been cautious, even when it would appear that isn't the case. I always have something in the back just in case. Yeah, I'm not explaining that very well, but there's always a plan B, right? And this is no exception, I'm not injured. I'm not really hurt. Not in the ways that I have been in the past. But I have all the warning signs. And I know that part of this, at least, is a response to the changes going on in my life. That I'm stressed out, I'm not recovering, I'm not eating correctly, I'm not resting correctly. Despite my best efforts, my body won't allow me to rest. So, a step back is necessary. It has been a very, very successful half a year, and a little time to pick up the pieces, while not emotionally very satisfying. Well, it's within the realm of the obvious and the predictable and the acceptable. That's the word I was hunting for. It's acceptable. It's an acceptable tax that I must pay. And I also need to think about how this continuous ramping up, even though I feel like I've been taking appropriate steps back, isn't sustainable. When I extend the math to its logical conclusion, it's a rate of growth that I'm not going to be able to maintain. I knew that from the beginning. We've talked about it here. But it might be life biz notwithstanding, it might be that I'm sort of hitting a wall with that. And I need to take that idea seriously. I don't want to believe it's true. And proof and concept, I don't believe it's true. But it could be, So I want to rethink my warm-ups. And I want to rethink some of my assistance work in the hopes of getting somewhere a little better nourished. For future expanse, right? I'm sorry, my brain is super cloudy. I'm still memorizing this menu for this new place I'm working, and it is awful. I gotta go and do 12 hours there today, and that feels soul crushing. Look at my eyes. I'm not doing great. I'm not. despite it all, I am happy. And I'm exhausted. I'm stressed out. I feel like I'm going to throw up a little bit pretty much all day, every day. But I am happy. So, anyway, stay tuned. Kang squats coming up. Okay. Okay, so this is at double time speed. For those of you who don't know the Kang squat, it's a good morning into an ass-to-grass squat and back up. That's it. I like to start with the bar and just go up 10 pounds at a time. And spoiler, I stopped at 115, an embarrassingly bad effort. My max at a Kang squat is 185. I stopped not because I couldn't do the rep, and you'll see it coming up. It's embarrassing, and it seems overly dramatic. But I stopped because I had a sensation that was so bright and so fast, it barely registered as pain at all. And I just put it on the safety rack and got out from under it. I crawled out like a baby. I was really afraid that I was hurt. Turns out I'm not. It was just a feeling. But boy, like a fluorescent light bulb exploding in my mind. It was like scary. It was just scary. That's all it was. Tweak, right? It's a little tweak. And in hindsight, maybe the Kang squat wasn't a great choice because that's the part that's tweaked. It's that good morning position. It's that butt out, grinded squat position. Which leads me to believe I need good mornings. And this is, despite my hurt pride, this is good news. I could do some seated good mornings once I'm on the mend and begin repairing this deficit. That's clearly the weak link. And that's great because I know exactly what to do about it. So in a roundabout way, this is good news. You know, in yoga, where you get injured in your practice, I used to do Ashtanga yoga, and it's a set sequence. And where you get your first injury in particular, they call that your teacher, you know? And that's the part of you that needs, that's how you know you need attention. You know, that's how you know it needs work. Injury isn't this like albatross that you try to avoid from wearing around your neck. You seek it, which doesn't mean you do stuff deliberately to hurt yourself, but like it's an opportunity. And I'm feeling a little bit of that right now. I'm feeling like as uncomfortable and unhappy and pride obliterating bitch slap that this is, it's showing me what I need to do and where I need to go to improve to get through the next 100 days still on the advance, and I'm happy about that. I truly am. At 2 times speed, it's difficult to see exactly where this goes wrong. But if you'll notice about 2/3 of the way down, I have like a herky-jerky motion, like a ka-clank, ka-clank, kind of. If it made a noise, that's what the noise would be, ka-clank. And that's where I shift from like being able to move with ease to being overly, very, very, very seriously and perhaps overly cautious. I'm moving into the range of pain, and my mind and my body do not like it. Here we go. See, there it is. Yeah. Yeah. That felt concerning. But it wasn't until the next rep where I was like, oh, I might have fucked up. So yeah, that's where I'm at, guys. This is Joe in real life. I love you all. Be good to each other out there. Be kind. You don't know what other people are struggling with, and they don't know what you're struggling with. I'm going to strive hard to do the same for mine and those that I encountered today. And yeah, I'm watching. Yeah, look at that. That looks like garbage. I'm watching this rep for the first time, same as you. Pretty unpleasant. Pretty scary, but I'm really happy to be mobile right now and not like getting an ambulance. So, there. Oh, did you see that stick? Yeah. Boo. Boo, old man, boo. Till tomorrow.